We are welcoming you to the 2022 edition of Shawnee High School Softball. Privileged to be out here with Robert Kyle. Robert, take it away, man.
All right, we are already underway. It's a 1-0 count to Aisha Moore. We've already had 2 outs in this game so far with the top of the first. 1 ball and 1 strike now.
Annika Anderson on the mound. She struck out the first 2 batters.
And that ball's that one's a little outside. This ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. A beautiful afternoon here in Shawnee. It's a little bit on the warm side, 97 degrees according to my watch. There's a 2-1 coming up, the 2-1 delivery. I know time's called. Well, they get the signal.
So, Robert, just a little bit of history. Annika, a stellar athlete, one of the best pitchers in the state, and we see it with the first 2 batters being struck out on this tough Carl Albert team.
Here comes the pitch, a little low, ball 2, ball 3. 3-1 the count.
Aisha Moore, third baseman for Carl Albert.
We'll set the lineups here momentarily, and she walks on the first pitch. So here's the lineups. We already had 3 come up. Kaylee Davis, second base. Shelby Rushi in the shortstop. Aisha Moore, third base. The pitcher, Marissa Froelich, is coming up to bat. Kyla Davenport's on the on-deck circle for Carl Albert. And the first pitch, that's a strike.
You'll see throughout the year that Annika can really fire the ball. A lot of heat in there.
0-1 delivery. And that's a little below ball 1.
She can move it around. She'll go inside, outside, and right at every batter.
All right. 1-1 pitch. Ooh, a strike. Swing and a miss.
Robert, could she paint that corner any better?
She got that corner. She got that corner pretty good there. 1 and 2 the count on Marissa Froelich. Here comes the pitch. Looper, first baseman, and the Froelich's on board. First base runner of the season. And now
difficult bounce on that slow roller over to first baseman. Just unable to handle it, and the air puts another runner on.
Which brings up the center fielder, Kyla Davenport.
A walk and an error here in this first inning, and in softball, those are hard to overcome a lot of times. When you have a pitcher like Annika, you can overcome a lot, but you do not want to be put in these kind of situations very often.
We had a meeting on the mound there, and they're trying to get the signals straight. Now it's, like I said, Kyla Davenport up the bat for Carl Albert. Getting the signals from the coach, Danny Dobbs, head coach for Carl Albert. And first pitch underway. A little wide, ball 1.
Just outside. Welcome addition for the Lady Wolves this year. Maddie Conley behind the plate.
There's the pitch, swing, and a miss. Well, actually, it's ball 2. We're positioned just right behind home plate, so there we go. That's a strike.
Hard for you to see.
Yeah, hard for me to see. You've got the good angle. So
I do. I can really see it nicely. And, again, she's using the whole plate. Now a little bit cautious with 2 players on.
2-1 delivery. Rounds popped up and caught for the 3rd out.
Shortstop. Tylen Thompson takes care of it. Annika Anderson with 2 strikeouts in the top.
So
in the top of the first.
So we're moving to the bottom of the first. Carl Albert 0, Shawnee coming up to bat, and to pay homage and paraphrase the now late great Vin Scully, it's time for Shawnee Wolves softball.
Pharmacy across from the hospital has something for you. Boutique items in Shawnee. All your pharmaceutical needs taken care of at the Clinic Pharmacy. Sonic Drive-In originated in Shawnee, serving great food fast to your family. Drive up, order, and eat in your car. Now, more than 3,500 stores worldwide, it's Sonic Good at our local Sonic.
Welcome back to Shawnee Wolves softball on Shawnee CTV. Let's get the starting lineup, Tim, for your Wolves. Playing catcher, as we've seen at the top of the first, is Maddie Conley. Third baseman, Tylen Thompson. And the pitcher, Annika Anderson, batting third. Shortstop is Addison Waite. Center fielder, CC Gunville. Playing first base is Jocelyn Williams. And right fielders, Tristan Napier. Second baseman Kyla Crowder is batting eighth, and Catlin Bloomquist, she is the left fielder. Here's the first pitch coming to Maddie. Ooh, that was a little inside there, ball one.
Yeah, Maddie with the jump to get out of the way of that one.
Kind of gave her a little purpose there. That one's out a little outside, ball two. Marissa Froelich is doing the pitching for Carl Albert. I'll set the defense here after this little sequence.
A correction for me, Robert. The last out of the inning was actually made by the shortstop, Addison Waite. I had called Thompson on that.
3-0 to count on Conley.
Be good to get that leadoff runner
Yeah,
on.
that would be great. Here comes the pitch. Strike. Right down Main Street.
Maddie taking all the way on that 3-0 pitch.
3-1 to count. Getting the signals. Marissa Froelich, and that's ball four, and she walks.
Well, that's interesting for me. I hadn't seen Conley play. I've heard a lot about her. Like to see how she handles the bases now, Robert. Nobody out. You want that runner on. This
Conley,
is good.
Go ahead, sorry.
This is good for the Wolves.
Conley, a transfer from North Rock Creek. Now it brings on Tylen Thompson. And Conley was trying to go there, but they're trying to keep Carl Albert keeping her at bay.
Well, it's nice to see her cause some action. Everybody in the infield had to move in reaction to what Maddie did.
1-0 count coming up, and pitch. Low ball two. Conley trying to getting that lead at first base here.
Tylen, a great athlete, and she's doing her job here, making Frolic work ahead in the count.
Here's the pitch. Oh, fouled back. Thankfully, it was over our heads, but still, it hit the netting.
Robert, that one wasn't even close, man. You're going to get a lot better.
2-1 to count on Tylen Thompson. But throw the first. Yeah, that's a double play right there. Two out.
Too bad for the Lady Wolves. That's that. You're amped up when you're at first, nobody out. You want to make things happen, but you gotta protect yourself on the base paths.
Brings out Annika Anderson, the pitcher on pitcher here. And that was way outside. That was ball one.
Annika with a lot of power at the plate.
Kind of like our version of Jocelyn Allen, huh? Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Allen's a strike.
I think she fooled her. That was a nice off-speed toss by Frolic.
One count. That's a 1-2. And so, it's put up time for Annika here. See if we can get a base runner on. Here's another base runner on. That's a swing and a miss.
And we'll be back in 1 second. We're going into the